No speakers, Your Honor.
LZ Grace Warrior Retreat Foundation.
Yes. Please come forward.
We welcome you tonight. You'll have up to 3 minutes if you'd like it. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. My name is Lynette Bukowski, and I'm the founder and CEO of something called Landing Zone Grace. Here, just to let you know this, I know there's been a lot of talk about it lately. It is a mission of the heart. It's not a rehabilitation center. It's not a mental health facility. It's not a facility at all. It is a family farm run by people who intimately know the challenges combat veterans and their families face. This idea came from my husband. He served as a Navy SEAL for 32 years. And he was intimately familiar. He died in 2010, and he saw what was happening to our combat veterans coming home from war, and decided that they needed a place of respite. He died before he was able to see that happen. I purchased a piece of property in Pungo, Virginia, and with the intent of running it as a family farm and inviting the war veterans to come in, special operation veterans, to come in and find respite there for a weekend, for 7 days, for whatever they needed. It is really about sitting around a table, having meals with their brothers, fellowship around a fire pit, kayaking, fishing, having farm projects to do, garden projects, and to get some quiet and rest. We have 23 suicides a day in the military of people coming home, and it really needs to be put to a stop. We have so many divorces and so many families falling apart. And this is something that we can really do in the city of Virginia Beach, right here, where you're surrounded by military. The entire military holds this place up. It is not, I want to make an important point here. Not one activity that I want to do at LZ Grace threatens or puts the revenue of the ARP program or the program going forward at risk. It is a farm, and it will always remain a farm. And it would be a wonderful blessing to have the city of Virginia Beach government support the mission of providing respite to the warriors. And that's it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Ms. Henley.
I really, this is only talking about, I didn't see this in the packet that we had from the Commissioner of Revenue as having.
Because we weren't going to act on it, I believe. But
Pardon?
because it wasn't in there to be acted on.
Right, it wasn't in there to be
Right.
acted on. Because this did have, we have to make sure what you're doing is incompatible with zoning and the fact that the property sold ARP and all those things that you're aware of. So we're not endorsing all of that. This is just to have a public hearing on property tax exemptions, and we don't have that on for action tonight.
Correct.
Okay.
A couple of weeks ago I was phoned and asked to, endorse this program. And I'll tell you, it's a wonderful program, especially since that we as a community here in Virginia Beach value our military. And my hopes and prayers are that somehow, that we don't get bogged down in some of the regulations that government imposes on us sometimes, and take a look at this project for the intent of which it is designed. And now it's my understanding you're not going to charge anybody for any of these things?
No, it is completely free to the veterans, to the warriors coming in, to their families. And I will say this also, the Virginia Beach Fire Department and the Virginia Beach Police Department Bomb Squad has been out there volunteering their time almost monthly. It was a foreclosed property when I bought it. It's now sparkling because of their hard work, and so I'd like to open it up to them on weekends as well, because they too experience trauma.
So in essence, you're opening up your home to company.
Correct.
And, and I can understand perhaps some of the concerns about precedence and, what it means, but I hate to think about the message we might send that, we have people like this woman here willing to open up her home and take some of these vets in, and they're active duty. They're going back, right?
Some of them are active duty. Some of them are transitioning out of the military, but they need some respite in between in order to get back into life and their families.
Yeah, and not too far from your facility, we have the Equa Kids, which also has Equa Vets.
Yes.
And I just think that we are the community of a lifetime, and if there is a way, shape, or form, and I asked the attorneys that we could figure something out that could be a win-win situation, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'll continue the public hearing for the acquisition and condemnation of property on Indian River Road and Kempsville Road.
No speaker, Your Honor.